3 steps you will need to stay consistent along your fitness journey. First one is going to be aligning with your 10.0 character. This is going to be ideal for you to be in full alignment to say, okay, I'm going to drop this weight. I'm going to drop all these vices, all these habits, these shit habits that are holding me back. Because how are you going to be able to be that individual that can kill it from all angles, to be able to lose that weight, to keep the weight off for good, to be able to sustain the lifestyle, the weight itself, to be able to sustain the physique that you eventually have, that dream body? Like, how are you going to be able to do that if you don't align and pinpoint and take the time to say, okay, this is the character that I want to develop. These are the certain things that I have to do when it comes to my habits, my discipline, my process. And then also just my mindset as well. Only go to the gym, 2 days a week. I don't think the 10.0 self would be doing that, right? Like, he would be in that bitch at least 5 times a week. He would be doing it really consistent for himself. And if you had to adjust it, if you're so busy, then you just adjust it and do 3 times a week, But if you even want to do 7 times a week, that's where you see yourself, and do 7 times a week, Like, whatever you in your heart feels as your 10.0 self, that's what you want to do. That's who you want to become. And again, it's not even about the how, it's the fucking who. That's the big difference. Who are you becoming? It's not, how am I going to be able to lose weight? How am I going to be able to stay consistent? It's the who. That's this whole process. This is how you actually level up. This is actually how you break it all down for yourself. Become that 10.0 character. That's what I did for myself. And I continue to be in alignment of that character every single day. And I know if I'm not that character, I know I'm not operating from my 10.0 self. Again, of what you're saying to yourself every single day. The thought process, literally minute by minute of the day. What's my thoughts at this point? Am I that fucking tapped in and aware to say, oh shit, that's not the 10.0 character? So that's the first thing. Second thing you need to realize, if you're not able to stay consistent with your fitness journey, it's because you're not committed enough in the first place. You need to have a purpose. You need to make that connection to yourself and say, oh fuck, like, I'm not in good shape. I don't want to be in that hospital bed on life support in 5 years from now because I didn't take the necessary requirements to start now and not be able to do what the fuck I need to do, which is my health. Because if I don't take care of myself, I'm going to end up in that hospital bed and I'm not going to be here much longer. Like, I'm just saying how it fucking is. If that doesn't tell you in your head to say, oh fuck, I need to work on myself. Like, I'm extremely overweight. Like, and that's not making a connection, then, like, I don't know, man. Because honestly, if that was me, if I was in that situation, I don't want to be on that hospital bed on life support. I got all my family members looking over me in that bed, and it's like, they're all waving by because they know you're going to die. Gee shit, man. Like, is that what it's going to take? If so, if that's really it, then fuck it. Then you gotta go all in. You gotta be more committed. You gotta make your fucking word to yourself and say, I'm gonna do this shit no matter what the fuck it takes, no matter the process, no matter what comes in my way. My feelings aren't involved. I'm gonna get this shit done. No matter what's going on in my life, my job getting in the way, saying I'm busy and all these things, making excuses. Like, all the excuses are bullshit in itself. You shouldn't even have those crossing your mind. Like, it's all about the work. The work instills the work. So put the fucking work in. Like, realize that you are going to be on that hospital bed. You are going to be 6 feet under real quick if you don't start right now. If you don't get committed now and realize how important it is for your health to be able to operate at your best for literally your career, your profession, being in corporate especially. Like, you need to realize that if you do not have your physique right, how are you going to be, and your mindset especially, how are you going to be able to perform at your best while you're there? You're making 6 figures a year plus at your job, but how, like, you can't do it with your physique? Come on, you got it with your finances, but not with your fitness. Come on, man. Like, you should be able to make sure that you are able to just stay consistent when it comes and being committed, because without it, you're not going to be able to be at that job much longer. Now, this one right here, this is number 3. If you don't know why in general you're falling off, you're just like unaware. It's just like, I don't know, shit just like keeps happening and I'm just not sure. Like, I've heard it all. And I'm like, that's just you not making the leap. You're not making the actual leap, the sacrifice. You secretly don't want to do what's required. Again, so it kind of relates to the last one that I was talking about, but you need to make that leap because no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to be able to hold your hand. No one else is going to be able to say, yo, you need to, like, you know, you have to realize that I got to get my shit right. You know what I'm saying? You have to realize that, holy fuck, there's shit that I need help on. And you need that guidance. You need that direction from somebody who is already ahead. Get it from somebody get a coach. That's what I did for myself. I didn't know shit about a daily process for myself, incorporating it into my busy work schedule, being able to hit my macros and diet and workouts and all these things. Like, I needed guidance. So not being able to take that leap of faith is just ego in the way. So in order for you to stay consistent along your journey, not fall off, to not have all the barriers upon yourself and leaping, not taking the leap, then you need to just drop everything, become that beginner once again, and learn from that individual that has the results. Just learn as much as possible from that person alone. And that is what's going to keep you consistent, because you're constantly going to be in purpose mode when you are gaining that information, that knowledge, and applying it for yourself as well. You're not going to want to do certain actions, distract yourself with certain things, be at your job and not being able to perform at your best, you know, performing the best for your boss as well. Like, you know, you want that raise, right? So in order for you to get that raise, you're going to have that badass looking physique. And that mindset especially, that's what comes with it. So in order for you to get that, you're going to have to make that sacrifice. Because right now, it's not looking too pretty. So being able to take that leap of faith, trust in an individual that can take you to that next level, it's a done fucking deal. And I'm telling you right now, I was struggling for so long before I hired a coach. Before I got my shit right with my fitness, my mindset, nutrition. I was doing it for years. I was struggling so hard. It was so hard for me to get consistent. I would go to the gym for a couple months and then fall off. That's probably you. I had work and shit. It was so inconsistent. My diet was off. I would just go and get the healthy food, but it wasn't even the healthy shit that you get from the grocery store. I had no idea what I was doing. And that's what's happening to you. You just don't know what you're doing, and that's totally fine. You don't have to have it all figured out when it comes to your fitness. That's totally fine. You're killing it with your corporate job, so do it with your fitness now. Get it from somebody so you can cut that learning curve and be able to level up really fucking fast. And to have consistency with the actual journey and predictable results as well, because that's what I did for myself when I went to a coach. I got predictable results, and I was able to just implement day after day. And it was so fucking easy once I had the blueprint. So I can give you the blueprint. All you got to do is book a call in the description below. It's going to be a free call. And then we go into figuring out what we can do to construct the best individual possible for yourself across the board. Because you're doing it at your job. But when it comes to your physique, that's where we're going to be able to tap in and be able to level up and become our best selves through our process and our habits as well. So I've gone through this whole journey for over a year, almost 16 months now, and I haven't missed. So it fucking works, and I can show you how. Definitely just book a call in the description below, and we'll get you started right then and there. Please bring a form of payment method on the call as well, and then we just fucking get you locked and loaded. Let's fucking go. It's simple, man. You're doing it with your job, but your physique? Nah, man. That shit needs some work. And anybody that's telling you that, oh, you don't need a good-looking physique, they're lying. They're lying to you. Have you looked at what they look like? Don't listen to them. Go after what you want. For real. Book a call in the description below. I'll see you guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.